Hello, Hope Church. Hey, I wanted to jump on here and give you an update about what's going on and what we're doing during the season of transition and change. One thing I want to make you fully aware of is that the leadership of Hope Hill Church is doing everything they can to pray together and seek God through this crazy season we've been in of transition and change. But the one thing that is constant is our God and his plan for us and the mission that he's called us to. So whether we are meeting in a gym at the Boys and Girls Club or borrowing space in a partnering church or meeting in a country club, the mission doesn't change. This week, we want to let you know that we will actually be meeting at the Montclair Country Club. We met there about 6 months ago, and we'll actually be meeting there the next 2 weeks as we continue our series, 40 Days of Community. My hope is that you're learning a lot in your community groups and that the Sunday morning time together is just reemphasizing the things that we're learning together in our community group times. Our community groups are a great place to dive in and to go deeper and to stay connected, praying for one another, loving on each other, caring for one another, and celebrating and growing in our life with Christ together. So if you have not yet plugged into a community group, visit our website and find a group. We have a group that meets almost every night of the week, and there's one that's going to be perfect for you. If you want to check out my community group, it meets at the church parsonage every Thursday night at 6:30. Come and join us. I want to talk to you about the month of October. We are still praying and looking for our next chapter location-wise. We are still waiting to hear from Forest Park High School to see if that's going to work out. It's a staffing issue that they're trying to see if they can come up with people to supervise us. And we have a couple other irons in the fire that we are exploring as far as a short-term, long-term type of situation until we are able to return back to the property we own as a church. And so we'll keep you up to date as things change. The next big thing to be praying about is October 18th. We go before the county for our next series of meetings and be praying for that. We also want you to know that for the month of October, we planned a free sale. The county issued us a temporary activity permit, which allows us to meet at the property as a church all month long to prepare for that event. And so we will be holding some gatherings at the property to prepare for the event, to train for the event, to show everybody the kind of things that we've got to get done there at the property. There's going to be tents to be set up, stations to be set up. We're going to be serving food, giving out coats, clothing, shoes, household items, all kinds of things to be a blessing to those that are underserved in our area. That event will be held October 29th in place of our normal worship service. That day we will worship through serving others. And so it will be held at our church property. Stay tuned for more details. And if you don't know the address, go on our website and learn more there. But on the 15th and on the 22nd, we are most likely going to gather there for days of training and preparation, getting everybody equipped, learning how to run the different booths that we're going to have that day, learning how we're going to outreach to the community. And so we'll give you more details on that. For the next 2 weeks at Montclair Country Club, then likely on the 15th and the 22nd at the church property, preparing for the free sale event, outreach event, all part of our 40 Days of Community, loving and blessing the people that God has placed around us. And I hope to see you engaged in each of these things that we're doing together. We don't want to just learn how to be a community. We want to put it into practice. And so we're excited to be able to do that and be a blessing to our neighbors in our community. Also, we're going to be having a family meeting very soon giving you all the information on where we are in the development of the property, where we are in the development of future buildings and construction and development, and what we can do on our property and when. And as we learn more, we want to make you fully aware. And so we will be scheduling that meeting very soon. So stay tuned for details about that. We love you. As I said at the beginning of this, the mission that God has called us to is still the same: to be his hands and feet, to take his message and good news to those who do not yet know it, to love our neighbors as ourselves, caring for those in need. And so join with me on this mission, to be a vessel, to be a light in his kingdom, leading people to know the saving, powerful salvation that God offers through his son, Jesus Christ. I love you. I love serving with you. Even in the midst of transition and change, God still loves us. He's still there, and he still has a mission for us. So I look forward to seeing you this Sunday at the Montclair Country Club, unless you're a woman, and at the women's retreat down in Fredericksburg. I'll see you Sunday. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you this weekend.